Hello and welcome again to my Pillars of Eternity Definitive Edition blind playthrough. Today we will have episode number 21, and in the last episode we entered the Endless Path again and cleared 3 more levels. Today probably I will try to find the exit to the master staircase and get back to the Defiance Bay as soon as possible and visit the last district in Defiance Bay called Heritage Hill. So let's continue right away. Okay, so we are right away here, and now we should find my master staircase to the top of the labyrinth. Hopefully it will be not far away. Fragments of faded Anglican runes descend the length of these broken pillars. But what are these? Why were these people chained?
This thing isn't doing the job. That's it.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Wind Blight. And 2 shades.
Gotta try something else. This thing is... Certainly. Keeping an eye out.
Fragments of faded Angwitan runes descend the length of these broken pillars. The engravings remain distant. Something like that. Were these experiments? Old copper key and rain prism. Let's see this place. Oh, holy shit. Let's try to maybe start.
That's it!
No. Aloth. Go for it.
Spot!
And endurance. Let's do this and let's change.
Oh, this thing
This isn't working!
That's it!
Okay, I should be going
Certainly.
really soon to get some sleep, probably.
I shall be discreet. Oh? Yes?
Or to go away from here.
Now here's something.
The strange pedestal has a round depression at the top. It seems to be missing something. Nothing special hidden there. Let's see what we can find here. Small rain blight.
Gotta try something
Let's knock him.
else.
let's go here.
That's not very helpful. To whispers and shadows.
One more wind blight.
Certainly. That's not very helpful.
Hit him.
This thing is... Certainly.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Okay. I think I'll find a place to sleep. Yep. Oh, this is empty. Okay.
I shall be discreet.
The fire prism.
Oh?
Okay, let's check if this works with this place or not. These machines, they were making blights. Yes, it was a fire prism.
Yes?
Okay, so let's sleep here.
Certainly.
Hopefully it will be safe. Damage reduction, damage reduction. Damage. This one is heal best. Perfect. We were able to sleep all whole 8 hours.
Slowly now.
So let's go here first. Or not. I'll use that for the last time. Or as a last.
Eyes open.
Let's go here to the rain. I've seen a rain blight and I have rain triangle or how it's called.
Gotta try some.
Okay.
With me, son.
Spot on.
You use this.
This thing is. Spot on!
And you...
Yes. Gotta try something else.
Pelagina, heal yourself.
This isn't working.
Let us end it.
We are victorious. Spiritual.
To whispers and shadows.
Let's search for anything.
What have we here?
Potion of major recovery. Okay, we have lost the rain prism, so we need 1, 2 more, and here is something as well, which is very powerful.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's go here first. And it's Windblight, so... They are doing small AoE. Let's pull one of them here. And let's hide.
I'm ready.
What's with you? Sigh.
Where they? Answer wolf.
Spot on!
Okay, you change your weapon and attack this way.
Sit!
And you come here and... Here with it. And this is bad. This is bad.
Spot on! Spot on!
The last one. Oh, it was not that bad. Unlock all the powers of a soulbound weapon. Another achievement, and looks like we finally have maximum scepter. Good. Elot is happy. And me as well.
Nice and quiet.
Let's see what's inside.
What have we here?
A garnet. And no triangle. Okay, now let's go here. Because we died here once before.
Let's see what lies this way. Got! I have them!
I wish the last room would be such easy.
That's it!
Stand still. Where?
I'm ready.
And let's help well again a little bit.
What?
Yes?
Let's see what lies this way.
And it was Wind Prism. And it will go probably here. Let's see. Yes. And now the hardest place of them all. Let's do some quick save and
Eyes open.
let's do some pulling. Beware, traveler. Greater souls than yours walk here. Turn back. Keep your courage and your spirit for the light. Let's try pull them. No, no, no. This.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Let's see what we can get. And.
Yes.
Not even blowing it now!
Let's use this. Perfect. And
Not even blowing!
you go here and you will do this.
Gotta try something else!
Let's see.
That's it!
There is still stunned. Now let's shoot fireball once again.
Yes.
And heal yourself. Now again, let's shoot the fireball. Stunned. Bad.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Okay, now we have this. Let's try to go away.
Get your blood!
And there is down.
Certainly.
For fuck's sake.
Gotta try something.
Heal yourself and... And we are fucked.
Stuck!
Not yet. Let's try. Let's try something. And I'm still alive. For a while. And now I will die. Pellegina.
Permet Kong Swolias.
Okay, another try. Quick save.
Yes?
And let's see what kind of... Level 4 we have.
Hey.
Okay, another try. Beware, traveler. Greater souls than yours walk here. Turn back, keep your courage and your spirit for the light.
Hey, Ansaru!
Okay, Element Spectre, Adragan. We need to kick the Adragan as soon as possible. And you have this.
Gotta try something else?
And another fireball.
How may I help?
And for you, another fist from heaven. And for you, this.
Hey.
That's it!
And you can summon wisps.
This thing isn't doing the job.
What the hell are you, Belgina? You are always...
That's it!
Okay, we dominated the Padragon for a while.
Don't succumb!
That can help.
That's it! Gotta try something else!
Heather, why you are still having the shitty bow?
Hey. This thing isn't doing the job.
Good. Now, cut him down.
That's it!
The last but not least.
Not even slowing it!
Heal yourself.
Preros, seus!
And one more time.
Gotta try something else!
That's the
Gotta try something else!
Okay, he's down. The hardest fight on this floor.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Certainly.
And let's check the rest of the room, but not before. Quick save. This is going to lower level, but I am missing one more. One more thingy too, if I'm correct. But I have no clue where it is. This one is used. This one is used as well. But one more box is still missing. Because this one is not yet used. No.
I'll see what I can find.
Unlock with Alt Copper K. Oh, I completely missed that. It was in one of the chests. Good to have it. A study. Gabranos. Work must be here somewhere. Oh no. Skeletal wizard. So let's kick his ass.
Where
Where are you?
This was Gabranos. This was the great scholar I was looking for.
Seems like it. But why? He'd traveled everywhere. I found traces of his work on 2 separate continents, and he ends his days here? Doing this? Was this the source of all that knowledge? Those experiments out there? The bodies? He was one man. That doesn't mean you were wrong about the rest of it. Maybe, but I was wrong about him, for certain. I took him for an inspiration. I wanted... Oh, never mind. Let's find the tablet and get out of here.
Oh?
Let's see what lies this way.
Here is the Earth Prism, the last one. Want and unique. Let's check it. Is it better than Anguitan's Scepter? I think so.
This can't be it. But the symbols... No. I was so close. Look, you can see, there's his name. And these symbols. Virtue. Oh, gods, the rest is too worn away. There must be something, a verse, even a word. Be like unto the waves, be wrathful as the sea, anything. Is there really nothing? Not even to explain this?
Kana looks about the room, his shoulders slumped. He bends over the shattered fragments, pulling the largest of them together, removing a rolled piece of paper and stick of charcoal from his pockets. He sets about forlornly, making a few rubbings. Maybe you can salvage some part of it. Isn't it enough that you found it? What? This shattered mess? I might as well bring back an empty piece of parchment. Kana sighs, and sets down his charcoal. He gazes down at the fragments. But it existed, once. It was here, whole. He runs his fingers over the stone. Maybe you're right. Whatever was on the tablet, your people made the Tanvi Oratoa their own. What Gabranos thought about it doesn't matter. Kana frowns a little, his brows furrowing in thought. That is true enough. There were already differences in phrasing, and much of the chant has changed even in the past centuries. Better for us to go our own way than follow Gabranos' example. But that does little to ease our conflicts. Kana gets back to his feet. I'll be glad to be out of this place, I think. I could use some air. We have passed the sealed door which barred passage into the lower regions of the Endless Path. Kanarua believes that this was the site of Gabrano's work. It is a grim place for all that Kanarua seems pleased to be here, and it may be best that we find Gabrano's remains or his work with haste. The tablet Kanarua was looking for turned out to have been destroyed long ago. By who or what, there is no way to tell. Kana seems to have been hit hard by this revelation. I have tried to encourage him. Whatever answers either of us are going to find, it seems they still lie ahead of us.
Certainly.
Okay, let's use the last stone. On the last mechanism and see what will happen. Just in case. A quick save.
Yes?
Nothing happening. Probably not. What was the meaning of this?
Following your lead.
Nothing. So let's go to another level.
Nice and quiet.
What have we here?
Okay, let's come here at some other time. And let's go to the staircase to the top of the endless path. At least we finished Kana's character quest. 3 hours up to the surface.
It
And
keeps coming along nicely.
we have curious ship construction completed. And here it is, so let's check it out. Also, let's check out training grounds. Something you want? What will be the next thing to build? Let's check the Warden's Lodge, which will be done in 2 days. Lizard skins, knucklebones, and teeth of various sizes lies among the weeds. Essence shimmers within these bottles.
Silence surrounds me.
Dozens of spider legs protrude from the necks of these bottles.
Good day to you.
It's good to see you, my lord. I have all manner of odds and ends here, acquired from every corner of the Deerwood. Spider venom, skulder airs, anything you might wish. I'd like to see what you have. Certainly. And really a lot of stuff. And expensive.
Oh?
Anyway, let's check on
It keeps coming along nicely.
journal and what can we do? This is in Heritage Hill. We do not have enough reputation with Defense Bay. I really do not know what's going on with this quest because I found no one in Expedition Hall who could tell about Firga. Then we need to go to the Brackenbury and also into the Heritage Hall. Let's go to Defense then. Defense Bay then. Let's check the Expedition Hall once again to see if we find some clue on Firga. We could use more rough and ready types like you. I wish I could see the look on Penhelm's face. I've been on a few expeditions. Good money if you return in one piece. So let's see if anything changed inside. Something tells me you'll fit just fine here. When occasionally nods your way, his eyes continue to float from mercenary to mercenary as he speaks. What else do you need? Something about Firga.
You want an expedition? Talk to Wenin. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean.
We're the ones who beat Ritzeras in the Saints' War. So
Well
now
met, friend.
nothing. And no one's here. Who to talk? We could use more rough and ready types like you. I think I go...
Hey there. How is it you Eothasians stay so optimistic? The world has not given your kind much reason to hope.
You get to a certain point and you realize you got two options. You can go mad with grief and tear out all your hair and check yourself into the sanitarium, or you can wait for better days.
Well, feathers in my case. But I understand your point.
Let's go to Heritage Hill. Right away. Best turn around, traveler. Heritage Hill is closed.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Hail, traveler.
The guard holds up a palm. Sorry, but this district's closed by the order of the Duke himself. What's going on in there? Both guards looks at each other. Look, even if I were allowed to tell you, I don't rightly know. All I can say is it, whatever it is, started about 2 months ago. The guards that closed the gate talked of something unnatural that still wakes them in the middle of the night. I don't want to know any more than that. Was there anything else? Wyla sent me. I'm looking into the missing guards. So, you're the one she sent word about. The guards look you up and down, frowning. I was expecting her to send in a whole squad of justiciars. Not that I'm volunteering, mind you. All I have the gate opened. I'll have the gate opened immediately. Just watch your step. I'm afraid we can't send anyone after you if this goes badly. Any ideas what might have happened to the other guards? None. And I've no desire to find out. If you catch my meaning. The ones that disappeared weren't the deserting type. The worst part is, both times the watch disappeared, the next rotation found the gate unlocked. I don't know whether they went in or whether something got out, but if it's the latter, refugees are going to be the least of our problems. Heard or seen anything unusual? Friend, I try to see and hear as little as possible. One of the women on the last watch said she heard someone shouting from the northeast part of the district. Something that sounded like an order. But I don't see how anyone could survive in there. Once or twice I've caught a glimpse of something moving on the other side of the gate, the guard shudders. I'd just as soon forget it. Farewell. The missing guards are likely somewhere in the Heritage Hill. The guard at the gate said one of the guards on the last watch heard someone shouting an order. It sounded like it came from the northeast. The guard at the gate mentioned that both times the guard disappeared, the gate was unlocked. It's possible that the missing guards went inside Heritage Hill on their own, for some reason.
And what does the flame reveal?
The Death Room, Heritage Hill. Let's see.
Reminds me of home, this place.
Right on.
Got it!
Let's see what lies this way.
Oh?
Heritage Hill Cemetery.
Certainly.
What have we here?
Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house. Let's check this.
Yes?
That's it.
To whispers and shadows.
I think I go to the northeast right away, if we can find the guards in there. These vaults have already been pried open.
I shall make it so. It's done.
And Argo. A goal.
I can get it to spill it.
Eyes open.
I shall make it so. It's done.
Spell defense bonus. Let's see how good or bad. Plus 10 defense against spells. The cross-hatched claw marks scored this vault. Another ghoul.
That's it.
Hello? Hello?
Certainly.
A small plaque at the base reads, "Freedom about all, Admeth Hadret." The inscriptions underneath the family crest reads Valtas. And we will need some special gear for that. It looks like someone smashed the family crest of this mausoleum with a hammer. The inscription beneath it is illegible.
I shall make it so. It's done. That's spot on.
Keeping an eye out.
This mausoleum has been sealed tight. Crockware, stale foodstuffs and once priceless vases. Now chipped and cracked fill the wagon.
That's not very good. I shall be discreet.
Okay, let's go back.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Let's go to this opened
Laying low.
crypt. Interesting.
What have we here?
A woman turns when you enter, her white pale eyes like lamps in the darkness of the tomb. Four crucible knights hover nearby, their glazed expression fixed on her. Reinforcements at last. I hope you come armed, because we've got to get out of here. Something about her seems hazy and insubstantial, even in the darkness of the tomb. Who are you? A commander of the Crucible Knights. I lead the militia stationed around Heritage Hill. Securing this district became my responsibility when this, whatever it is, happened. What are you doing here? I came here searching for survivors. Only too late I did realize there weren't any. She brings a hand to her head. Her skin is practically translucent. I found myself surrounded by those creatures outside, and I had to seek refuge. Funny, isn't it? To hide from the dead in a building that was meant to hold them in the first place. She pats the wall on the tomb. Anyway, I've been waiting for more reinforcements. What are these soldiers doing here? She looks at them, but either she doesn't notice their distant gazes and the way they sway on their feet, or she thinks nothing of it. They're under my command, of course. They heard my call, and we've been waiting on a few more to help us fight our way out of here. How did they manage to hear you in this tomb? Her eyes flash. There's something unnatural about the way she hovers, watching you. I hope you're not questioning my command. I'm warning you. I don't tolerate insubordination. Not at all. Then if you caught your breath, she should move out. I think something may be wrong with them. That's what I've been trying to tell you. We've been stuck here with no rations for I don't know how long. She closes her eyes and shakes her head. We need to leave while we're still on our feet. I see. Then if you caught your breath, we should move out. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're already dead. Her eyes grow cold and hard. You'd better explain yourself, and quickly. You're a ghost, and you've been luring Crucible Knights to their deaths. She freezes in place, hovering in the air. No, that's impossible. It's only been... I can't be. The other side of the tomb is visible through her gaping mouth. She looks at her hands, seemingly for the first time turning them in front of her. As her eyes and her mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? Her expression hardens, and the Crucible Knights behind her stir. Novitiates, attack! Okay. And you go here and against Lyra. I've dealt with Lyra and she will no longer trouble the Crucible Knights or anyone else in Heritage Hill. I should go to Crucible Keep in First Fire and tell Vila what happened. But she's still alive. Let's go here.
Gotcha!
That's it!
Don't even slow it down!
Crucible plate armor.
Oh?
It's done.
Okay, one more beast defeated. Now let's search the rest of Heritage Hell.
Slowly now. I'm ready.
Hey.
Heritage Hill Cemetery.
Nice and quiet.
From here, the mansion appears deserted. Let's go inside. Broken chairs, upend tables and shattered vases block the stairs. Splintered planks shift precariously.
Hey.
What?
That's it! Spot on!
Yes. Yes.
Spot on!
I have.
That's it!
Laying low.
Certainly.
Let's see what's here. Lord Valta's will. And the last will and testament has been carefully drawn up on stained pieces of sackcloth. It lists Lord Valta's various titles and holdings, ending with the following. Should no member of my family survive, it is my wish that my wealth and property be dispensed to the Crucible Knights. Let my wife and children and me be buried with my forebears in the Valta's family tomb, at the right hand of Duke Hadrat, Signed, Valerio Valtas, 5th Lord of House Valtas. Saeda, let us in. It's safe. Come out now. Open door, Saeda. The female Dargul sniffs the air and whirls around hissing, Survivor! I stumble upon a bizarre scene in Heritage Hill Manor. 3 Darguls were crowded around a door, calling for someone named Saeda. I came across a group of Darguls in a manor pounding on a closed door and yelling for someone named Saeda. Saeda's father left a will in which he requested that he and his loved ones be buried in the Valtas family mausoleum at the right hand of Duke Hadred.
Certainly.
Keeping an eye out.
Certainly.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Valtas Manor Key. This ornate breastplate displays the symbol of House Valtas, a crossed sword and spear.
I shall make it so. It's done.
Valtas Groundskeeper letter. This is a note addressed to the household staff. Please see to it that the family mausoleum is swept and the marble polished. The key is hanging as always in the kitchen by the oven. I found a letter directing the groundkeepers to clean the family mausoleum. It states that the key is kept above the stove in the kitchen. Ah, a new cat.
Oh?
There's a small opening to the outside. Someone must have pried a section of the wall loose. Where this person went from there is the next question. One light shines from behind the map. There's a ragged hole to the outside, as if someone dug through. Okay, where is the kitchen? This seems to be the hook mentioned in the letter, but the mausoleum key is missing. The clues I found in the Walters Manor suggest that Seda escaped the house and fled to the family mausoleum. I found the hook where the key is supposedly kept, but it was empty. Presumably someone has already taken it.
Hmm?
And what does the flame reveal?
I found a girl hiding in a tomb. This must be Seda, the girl who fled the Dargulls in the manor. I wonder what happened to her back in the house. Here she is.
What have we here?
A little girl scurries in the back of the tomb. Her face is streaked with dirt, and even in the shadows you can tell she's far too thin. She watches you, holding her breath. It's alright, you're safe. She inches into the candlelight. Her clothes are little more than filthy rags now, but ripped and stained fabric looks like embroidered silk. You have to be quiet. Noise brings the hungry people. If she's afraid of hungry people, maybe I should step outside. My name is Seda. Are you hiding from them too? She watches the door of the vault, her eyes wide and careful. You're Seda? I came across some Dargos in the house. The girl's eyes widen. You saw mother and father, and Emilio. How did you get away? Let's not worry about that right now. We should focus on getting out of here. She picks at a thumbnail, watching you. She nods slowly. Who are the hungry people? She whispers, and her eyes are round with terror. The ones outside. They don't sleep or die, but they eat. Tell me what happens to you. Her eyes take on a distant look. Her legs start to tremble. You're frightened, and you've been stuck here for too long. But try to remember what happened before. She takes a deep breath and stares at the stone floor. There was a big noise and light in the sky. Everyone thought it was a storm, but then people started waking up. After they died, she twists her shredded sleeves into knots. Mother and father and Emilio boarded up the door, but the hungry people found our house. Her fidgeting becomes more agitated. They fought, but the hungry people always get up again. They broke through the door, and mother told me to hide. And then I came here to hide, but the door got stuck, and I didn't know when it would be saved outside. Where's your family? At the house. Mother told me to hide and not let anyone in. Then I heard a lot of noise, fighting and yelling, and her eyes glaze over. And then Mother told me to open the door again, but she didn't sound right. You need to get out of here. Is it safe? Are the hungry people out there? It's still dangerous, but the path to the main gate should be clear. Run for it. I won't let anything catch me, I promise. I sent Seda out of the district. She couldn't stay in town much longer, and the way back was clear.
Laying low.
These walls are sealed shut and sticky with cobwebs. Nestled among the candles are the odds and ends of a patchwork family memorial. Veil and lustres, a cameo etching of a woman in finery, and a turquoise necklace.
It's done. Yes?
Okay, let's go out and finish the area.
I shall be discreet.
Let's go there a little bit later. It looks suspicious.
Eyes open.
Ikanta. Who is that? Let's talk to her first. These stale loaves are as hard as rocks. Left out to rot, these potatoes are covered with wet, rank-smelling rices. A woman bends over a roaring fireplace, feeding a splintered chair leg into it. As you get closer, you notice something unnatural about her, a certain pallor to her skin, a lack of movement beneath her flesh, even while her arms execute deft, efficient movements. And then you see the puckered flesh, ragged and bloodless, over her heart. We should think about just killing her first and having you talk to the body.
It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, I've stayed in such good shape by choosing my meals carefully.
She laughs to herself. Who are you?
A survivor, by the grace of my own careful preparations. When I heard the claws scrabbling at the door outside, I took care of matters myself. And since then, I've been careful to keep myself fresh and fed.
Do you know what happened here?
An incredible act of animancy, of a magnitude this part of the world likely hasn't seen since Engwithan times. Someone found something very powerful and ancient, and I'd bet my own preserved life it wasn't Aldhelm or his lovely assistant.
I still don't understand why this district is full of walking corpses. She spins from the fire to face you. Because someone found a way to tether their souls to their bodies. Don't you see? She taps her skull with an impatient finger. So when the heart stops beating, when the blood stops flowing, their bodies still animate, and with a newfound hunger. She turns back to the fire. Those that can feed it with living flesh and essence stay strong and sharp. Those that can't degenerate quickly. Tell me what you know about this Aldhelm. His name barely merits repeating. He is a charlatan who liked to dig up pretty artifacts and call himself a scholar. The pity with animancy these days is that just about anyone can claim to be an expert. I see. She smirks. I truly doubt that. I saw you in a vision. There's something you need to do for me.
Believe me, I've heard that line before.
It's time for me to get going.
Oh?
Be
Let's
cautious.
check it here.
Be constant.
I can get it to spill its secrets. It's done. I can get it to spill its secrets. It's done.
Prisoner. You're not one of Ikanta's servants. Please, you got to get us out of here before she feeds on us. What happened to you? We're just groundskeepers. When the districts fell into chaos, Ikanta took us in, said we'd be safe until the Knights got things under control. Instead, she locked us in here. Every week, one of those monsters who serves her comes in and takes one of us away. I don't know what she's doing, but sometimes we can hear her screams. Please, get us out of here. Stay here for now.
Hello? Hello?
Something or someone snapped this candelabra in two. Let's see.
You return. What have you come seeking this time?
I came across a group of people in the back room. She clicks. I hope you didn't disturb them. Rounding them up is quite the chore. It's time for me to get going. Okay, let's check the rest of the district and then come back to check on her again.
Slowly now.
What have we here? Sharp eyes and keen ears.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very.
Go.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is... not very quiet.
That's it!
Oh, this is pretty big.
Let's see what lies this way.
Certainly. What have we here?
Okay, I think that will be it for now. We will need to check this tower. I think it's this one, the K, the Undying Heritage is the quest, and this is the tower, hopefully, but I will leave that for another time. And also I will need to visit the Ikanta's house again to check out if she will leave the people out and if she says us something more. So thank you for coming by, thank you for watching. If you liked my playthrough, feel free to follow my Twitch or Mixer channel, or feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a nice rest of your day. Bye bye.